Good morning. Welcome to Live and Learn, the Morning Gratitude Show. And we're really going to put the live and learn in the live and learn today because, you live, you learn. I call that a Moism. Mo is my mom, Maureen. Her nickname was Mo. And she used to say this stuff to me all the time, like, live and learn, kid. She got that from her mom. And I got it from mine. Oh, good morning and welcome to your day. Straight from, here's a train for you, first thing in the morning. They're saying good morning to you as well. We got a bunny to say good morning to you. Looked right at the camera and said, good morning, Human. That's my story, I'm sticking to it. So Live and Learn is the morning gratitude show here at the Reverend Sully Station. I wake up every day already grateful for 11 things because I've reformatted my heart, mind, and soul to receive and emit the value of gratitude. I start off my day with a gratitude list. I start off my gratitude list with the patented Sully Foundation method, patent pending. It's a little chilly today, and I am fighting a cold. I had a generous amount of lung butter to move and remove this morning, and sore throat, popping ears, intermittent runny noses, occasional sneezes, chest congestion. 'Tis the season. And happy first day of fall, happy autumnal equinox. Okay, now it's officially pumpkin season. And it will be spooky season in 8 days, all right? Fucking people just want to jump the gun. Someone at work already put up fall decorations last week. And I'm like, come on, summer has a couple days left. But I would be a wet blanket if I really meant it. It looks nice. Someone was thoughtful and spent their own money at one of the craft stores or whatnot. It's nice. I am grateful for my family, my friends, my faith, my freedom, my health, my union job, a good night's sleep, a solid breakfast, the peace that comes from being a single man my age, my sobriety in whatever form that takes today with its peaks and valleys, its highs and lows, its wins and losses. It's the road that I'm on. And I'm most grateful for the U.S. military, all active service members, all veterans, and especially those who have made the ultimate sacrifice and gave their lives in defense of our culture, our way of life, our borders, our great nation, the best country in the history of the world. That's why people try to get here by hook or by crook. I didn't want you to see me wipe my nose with the cuff of my shirt, my sweatshirt. This old thing, look at this thing. It's 7 years old. I tried to replace it, but they sent me something that was not described. I need a Champion sweatshirt that has got a C on it. I'm from Southie, damn it. Try to send me some kind of second-rate shit. Sending it back. Have to go to a UPS store and send it back today after work. There's one right in Cambridge, near Harvard Square. Oh, boy. How are you? How are you doing today? I'm under the weather. I'm not feeling too well, but healthy enough to go to work. I got some Dayquil, and I've got 2 feet, 2 hands, and a beating heart. And I'm going to go and get the job done and work. And that's about it. Let's see. I had a nice weekend, restful. I fasted on Saturday. I didn't eat all day Saturday. I kept a fast for 40 hours. I didn't eat from Friday night at 4 p.m. till Sunday morning about 8 a.m. So, I kept a fast. Yeah. To lose weight, I'm on a diet. My weigh-in was successful. I'm down to 205.6 pounds. I weighed in at 214 earlier this month, and so I've lost close to 10 pounds on my diet. And it's just portioning and living life, cutting out carbs, cutting out unnecessary sugars, cutting out beer and alcohol. And so I'm spending at least September sober. I might do a sober-tober too. And, I'm going to a Bruins game, so let's see if that holds. But beer is basically sugar water. And I'm noticing now that my diet could be the main culprit behind my panic attacks. Seriously. So that's something, I don't have to drink when I go out. I could live a sober life. I could have a gummy and just deal with, and just, have fun. I haven't had any gummies this month either, taking the month off while I let my body recalibrate. Now I'm in a state of caloric deficit where I am intaking less calories than my basal metabolic rate. My basal metabolic rate for my weight and height and age is roughly about 1,750 calories. So if I did nothing all day, like I kind of did yesterday, just, if I just laid in bed, my body would naturally burn 1,750 calories just by breathing and having my heart beat, and I count calories again. I have a pad of paper and a pen at home. I've got a digital scale with a tear button. I'm on the lookout for pigeons. And 9 minutes. Cool, that's plenty of time to make a show. Live and learn. I am grateful. I use gratitude. It's a daily ingredient in my life. It's made the biggest difference in my life. I've been doing a series of different shows, which kind of confuse the YouTube algorithm on how to properly suggest my show. But like my channel is a hobby, and it's a nice platform for me to just be me and do what I always do, just like overshare. Whether it was Blogger back in the day, or just or whatnot, just not literally Whatnot, the comic book app. No. I was on Wes is Thinking Critical Saturday, 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern. I'm a weekly guest on that show for this season. I've been on part of that show for 3 years now. It's great. And it's nice to talk about my hobby of comic books with other comic book people and other fans, and especially the live chat, and especially the comments. A couple of thousand people show up every week and watch that show. And and I'm so grateful and blessed to Wes for choosing me to be part of that experience, part of that panel. Great bunch of guys, and I'm so happy I got to meet them in Dallas as well. Blessed and grateful, I remain. So leads me to this morning. I opened my email. I roll out of bed, I open my Twitter, open my email, check my texts, you know what I mean? And I get an email from YouTube saying that one of my shows got taken down for hate speech. And it was a Street Smarts for the Single Soul, which is part of the Gratitude List series, this show, Live and Learn. It's about being single, and it's about single survival skills. It's not about dating advice, it's about singles advice. And it even flagged a certain part at 3 minutes and 16 seconds. I reviewed that part. There's nothing hateful about it, nothing even inflammatory about it. I appealed it, and within 10 minutes the appeal was rejected. Remember, this is at like 4:15 in the morning. So like, what human is verifying this on an appeal? It's just part of being a YouTuber. I did not get a warning. I did not get a strike. They just took down my content. I could voluntarily take a hate speech online class, and learn how to be a better YouTuber and less hurtful in this safe space. Yeah, it could have been a false flag too. Someone could have, flagged it falsely. I got into a tiff with someone on Twitter yesterday who was making fun of my chili, and and I'm like, that's your right, man. You don't have to like it, but thanks for the view. So I know that they watched it. So that person actually, I know that individual, probably clicked on my channel, and that could be the culprit. But am I crying about it? No. I just roll with it. It's just a video. I've got literally thousands of videos on YouTube. And YouTube I've heard they're notorious for, you'll like, wow, I made that years ago. And you're striking it? Like, huh? Yeah, exactly. It's like retroactive consent. So, but I didn't say anything mean or remotely unsafe. But all the same, this. So remember, there's an AI on the algorithm that's reviewing all of your videos. And that was made a few weeks back, several weeks back. So it's like, oh. And I got a cold. So that's about it. Yeah, I mean, live and learn. I mean, I literally watch what I say on this platform because of stuff like that. And it's neither fair nor unfair. It's just the way it is. It's kind of like Jimmy Kimmel. You have free speech. You have the ability to say anything you want at any time. But if you do it on someone else's platform, you don't be afraid. How much are you going to complain when it gets taken away from you? You could still say anything you want to anyone you want, but you just can't. Sorry, you can't use this one. Seriously. I don't have answers. All I have are more questions. So buttons. That's another momism. That's another moism. So buttons. And live and learn. Live and learn, kid. Live and learn. It's about 48 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. This first day of fall, the autumnal equinox. I just got a sweatshirt on and my hood is up. I feel like I should have worn my vest, especially fighting a cold too. But I'm okay, And I got Dayquil. Looking forward to taking a nice hearty shot of that when I get to work. And that's about it. So yeah, keep it clean, keep it safe. That's about it. Yeah, I'm blessed and grateful I did not get a warning. I'm blessed and grateful I did not get a strike. I don't think I did. I'll have to go and check my YouTube studio on my desktop. There's only so much you can look at on the phone app. And it's interesting too. Sometimes I see different comments from different people that I don't see, comments on videos and comments on posts that aren't hidden, but they don't register. I don't get a notification, and the YouTube phone app and the YouTube desktop app, studio, will show me sometimes wow, I didn't even know that person responded. You know what I mean? Jeez, I feel bad. I usually try to read all the comments and at least thumbs up and give a heart to every single one, even my own. Because all of these things help the algorithm suggest these little shows to anyone that needs to hear them. But yeah, I had a video removed by the algorithm, by the AI. There's no human review. Seriously, it's like I looked at specifically at what they flagged 3 minutes, 16 seconds, and I'm like, there's nothing here. I talk about being black-pilled, and I talk about rejecting a black pill if you're smart enough too. I mean, so it's completely benign content within but there's no reasoning with an AI, is there? Especially if the AI has been programmed by a certain side of the aisle. That is a real thing. That really, really is. All right, so God bless. Namaste. Good luck. Have a wonderful day. Keep on keeping on. I remain blessed and grateful. Gratitude runs my life, along with my spirituality and my ability to, meditate, and my ability. I'm a kinder, gentler person to myself. Therefore, I'm a kinder, gentler person to other people. I was king angry for most of my life, and maybe a lot of that had to do with youth and having fire and spark, and that all burnt out. And now I'm left a humble, wiser, gentler, older person. All right. So God bless. Namaste. Good luck. We will see you with more videos coming this week. Bye.